1938, one of America's most successful businessmen was arrested. But why? Who was this man really? Why was he living under a completely different name? And how did someone hiding his true identity manage to build a powerful business empire? Welcome back to Horfhay Origins, where every story leaves a question behind. His name was Philip Musica, or at least that's not what everyone knew him as. By the 1930s, the man behind that name had become something very different. He wasn't simply hiding his past. He had built a new one, a new identity, a new reputation, and eventually a position powerful enough to put him inside America's corporate world. People trusted him, businessmen trusted him, and money, millions of dollars of it, flowed through the empire he helped control. But there's something strange about that, because if Philip Musica was hiding who he really was, how did nobody notice? How did a man with a secret past walk straight into the world of American business and convince people he belonged there? The answer begins years earlier, before the expensive offices, before the money, and before anyone knew the name that would eventually make headlines. Because Philip Musica hadn't simply changed his name, he had learned how to become someone else. And that was only the beginning. So why did one man need so many names? The answer takes us back to the life Philip Musica was desperately trying to leave behind. He had already learned something important. A new name could open doors, but a convincing story could keep them open. And Musica was getting very good at both. He built another identity, then another, each one taking him farther from the man he had originally been. But eventually, one of those identities would take him somewhere he never expected, into the world of big business. And that's where Philip Musica's biggest deception was about to begin. The man America knew as F. Donald Coster was actually Philip Musica, and the identity he had built was finally collapsing. The businesses, the reputation, the trust, everything he'd created under another name was suddenly exposed. But perhaps the strangest part wasn't that Musica had fooled people. It was how completely he had managed to become someone else. One man, multiple identities, and an empire built on a secret. The story ends here, but history never does, until the next mystery